Who are you today? Who are you today? Good morning. Hadn't done one of these in a little while, but I felt like I needed to do one today just because it was rough for me to get up, to get out, get going. We all have rough days, and hopefully this is able to help somebody out there. So I'm giving it a couple moments to let folks log in. If you're logging in, say something. Hey, hi, how you doing? Give me a shout out. I won't be but a moment, so you may be catching this on the replay later. By all means, like it, share it if it does something for you. My question for you this morning is, who are you today? What's going on, David? Who are you today? What do I mean by who are you today? Well, a lot of us allow our yesterdays to take way too much time out of today. We spend so much of our day in reverse, thinking about stuff that happened yesterday, things that happened before today, things that happened in the past. We're trying to make up, we're trying to catch up, we're trying to undo what's already been done, or we're constantly staring at it. I'm often reminded of the rearview mirror. Out of all the mirrors in the car, the rearview mirror and the side mirrors are the smallest mirrors out of all the windows in a vehicle, because you're only supposed to glance at the past. You're only supposed to glance at things on the left side of you or on the right side of you. Your focus has to be forward in where you're going and what you're doing, or otherwise you'll find yourself running into something that you were intended to miss, you were intended to see. But when you're so focused on the things behind you, other things that are going on, other people as they are passing by your life, or they're there for simply a season, you'll get sidetracked. And we end up allowing our yesterdays to dictate what our today looks like and what our today is going to be, because we spend way too much time focusing on the negative. We spend way too much time focusing on things that aren't important, things that are temporary, things that will be here for right now, but they won't be there later. I like the saying that says, hard times come to go. Regardless of what it is that you're facing right now, whatever it is that you're dealing with right now, remember, it's only there for a little while. It's only there for a season. It's only there for a moment. You have to see it already in the past. You already see it as already getting past this. When I asked opening statement, who are you? Who are you today? Are you the one that's looking in yesterday? Are you the one that's living in yesterday? Are you the one that's so focused on the things that aren't important, the things of yesterday, that you can't see what it is today? Today, you didn't wake up to be mediocre. You didn't wake up to be that person that you were yesterday. You woke up today to be the person the greatness that is within you today. That's what you grew up for. What's going on, Harold? That's my boy there, Harold Terrell. If you're tuning in, by all means, like it, wave at me, let me know that you're there. Share this if it does something for you. Today, I just want to ask people who you are. Who are you in your life today? If you are not happy when you look in the mirror, so many people look in the mirror and they're not satisfied. They're bothered by the person that they see, the reflection that they see. I recently talked to someone and they told me they look in the mirror and it's as if they don't even see anybody. They don't like the reflection that they see. They don't know the person in the mirror. Well, you know what? You are powerful. You are great. Greatness is still inside of you, irregardless of what your circumstances, irregardless of what your yesterday looked like. Greatness is still inside of you. The reason why you know you still have the opportunity and that you are still great is you're still sucking air. If you're looking at this, if you're listening to this, you still have an opportunity to get some things right, to make it, to bring the greatness inside of you out. See, God put it in a place where He knew that you couldn't get rid of it, that you couldn't screw it up. He put it down deep inside of you, and your circumstances, your situations All that was intended for you to have to dig deep. Think about it. Whenever you face a challenge, whenever you face a struggle, hitting it something how you always get reminded that you got to dig down deep inside of you. You got to look at what's already inside of you and pull that out in order to do the things that are intended to be done, in order to face the challenges and to face the different trials and tribulations that stand before you. So therefore, the things that, that were dropped in your mind or in your spirit when you were small, and now you say, oh, I can't do that because, I got X amount of kids and, this relationship didn't work, or this marriage didn't work, or, I didn't get the job that I wanted to get, or I didn't get the promotion that I felt that I was deserving of. Well, you know what? All of those things are temporary. All those things are circumstantial. There was something you were supposed to learn out of it. That person that isn't there anymore wasn't intended to be there for this next season of your life. Because sometimes it's intended that that person don't be there, or those circumstances don't be there, in order for them to not take the credit for the next season in your life. See, sometimes people they will cause you to not fulfill your greatness. And God had to move them out of the way. God had to make it to where they're not there when it's time for you to peak. They're not there when it's time for you to be on the platform and to show off what's inside of you. So today, I want to ask a very simple question. Who are you today? If you're not happy with who you are today, take it hour by hour, not day by day. Take it hour by hour. This next hour, what are you going to do productive to be proud of that 1 hour? See, and I like to make every hour better than the last hour. I woke up this morning and it was rough. It was tough. I hadn't been getting out. I've been out of routine, been traveling and doing a whole lot. So I've been out of my quote unquote routine of getting up and getting after it and constantly grinding. Well, then I had to reach back. I had to remind myself that, you know what? It's still inside of me. I still got work to do. I can't constantly focus on yesterday. Don't allow yesterday to take too much time out of today. Focus on what you're going to do today. Take it by hour. What are you going to do this next hour? And then make the next hour better than the last hour. And you'll look up and you'll say today was better than yesterday. And then this week was better than last week. And you'll look up and say, you know what? My moments have been better because I chose for them to be. I'm going to leave you with this, the last thing that I have for you. There's a difference between a decision and a choice. A lot of times we think choices are decisions, or we think that decisions are choices, but they are two totally different things. See, you decide way before you choose. Okay, let me break this down for you. See, you decide what kind of day it is before you choose the decisions that you make that make up that day. Many people decided before they woke up this morning that today was not going to be a good day, that they were not going to like that job that they go to. They decided before they got to work what kind of day that they were going to have. You said in your head, nobody better not mess with me today. I'm not the one today. I'm not in the mood today. Don't come for me today. They've already made up in their mind. They've decided what kind of day that they were going to have. And then when they're faced with the different choices of the day, they are acting based off of the decision that they've already made. They choose to let people get to them. They choose to go off on people. They choose to give the control of themselves to other people by allowing them to dictate how they act. Folks, you are the one that's in control. You have to decide before you choose. Or otherwise, when you get to the choice, you'll do what's by default. And many times, that's acting out of character. That's many times acting in a way that you're later on saying, you know what, I know I was better than that. I know I could have done more than that. I know this could have been handled a different way. So you have to decide right here, right now. You have to decide, I'm going to be better. I'm going to be great because I already am great. And then you choose decisions to exemplify and to show off the greatness that's already inside of you. Decide who you're going to be. Other people don't decide that for you. You decide. They might give you options, but then your options are based off of your sense of greatness, of the decisions that you've already made, the things that you've already decided to do. That's when and so you can make better choices. You can you can choose better because you're choosing to represent where you come from. You're choosing to represent the decisions that you've already made. That's the power that you have. You have it already inside of you. You didn't wake up to be mediocre. If you're just getting up this morning and you're just catching on to this, welcome. And I encourage you to go back and start this from the beginning. There is something in it for you. Today, decide before anybody else comes in, before anything else that happens today, decide what kind of day you're going to have. No matter what happened yesterday, you are in control of you. Like I said over and over again, tell yourself, I didn't wake up to be mediocre. I didn't wake up to be average. I didn't wake up to be a loser. I didn't wake up to fail. That's not what I woke up for. I woke up to be great. And greatness is already inside of me. And because greatness is already inside of me, I have no other choice but to show it off to everybody else because I've decided to do so. So every choice that I make from here on, every choice that I make when it is presented to me today, it's made based off of the decision that I've already made. And now I'm just going to show it off to everybody else. Folks, this has been a motivational moment for you for a Thursday. If you like it, give me some thumbs up, give me some hearts. Like this, share this, give it to somebody that you know that might need it. Because today is not about looking at yesterday. Today is about letting greatness showcase through you. I'm Dr. Blunt. This has been a motivational moment. If you need to talk to somebody or you need some form of encouragement, then I encourage you, inbox me. I do counseling. I do offer therapy. I have a team of folks that I'll be glad if I can't sit down with you to get somebody to be able to help you. Because you know what? Sometimes you need help getting past yesterday in order to see today. And sometimes you need help to rediscover the greatness that's inside of you. It's there. There is no doubt. So while you may be sitting there saying, I don't know if I can do it, or I don't know if that's me, I promise you, it's you. Because the moment that you no longer have a purpose, you're no longer here. And if you're looking at this, you're listening to this, then that means greatness is still there. And purpose is still on the platform. It's waiting on you. You're not waiting on it. Again, my name is Dr. Blunt. This has been a Stitches for Life moment. Like it, share it, and folks, make today great, because you already are.